Welcome back to the second half.
Oh no, an elf's coming back.
We have an elf back, and that's probably all we need.
Yeah, it's definitely. Let's see the Khorne sideline.
That was the loose cannon, by the way.
Ooh, he's a loose cannon.
The Khorne sideline is surprisingly bloody.
It's not really that bloody, and they have an extra guy.
I mean, it's two of them down for elves. I think that's pretty good. Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Hold on, can we just play that again in slow motion?
We don't have that capability. Let's just remember that though forever.
Technology has not gone far enough yet.
I'm sorry that I don't have the technology to rewind both of our videos.
Animation.
It's so great.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So, Veloxyll's down players, which means that he can't fully protect the sideline, basically. Like, he can, but he would just be standing players, like, shoulder to shoulder. He can't really build a deep screen. So, the obvious thing to do is to just run a bunch of catchers back there, and then pass to them later. And then when I'm up 2-0, it's basically impossible for him to win.
Yeah, I think this is looking like it's time for you to do the real pro elf plan. Just a 2-turn pro elf, pollute the backfield, be an obnoxious fucker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, now you have 4 catchers. Now you can actually execute the game plan.
Exactly. We are maximum elves.
Yeah. God, I hate this. Oh, this game plan's so annoying to play against, though.
Yeah, it's really gross. So what I'm doing here, I want to feed SPP to Elven Cheerleader as fast as possible so that she gets cool skills.
Now Elven Cheerleader's a she?
I said that she was a she earlier, and then you tried to...
I thought you were talking about the sideline Elven Cheerleader.
Well, they both are.
That's with the same person. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, exactly, right?
It's like a superhero movie. I can't tell them apart.
Yeah, they're all bad.
It's the Clark Kent thing. Like, they're on field, they have a catcher's mitt. It's a different person.
Mm-hmm. Tina Fey is the backup contingency. She has blood, so she can hold her own if I need to. I don't know why he put Elrond on the line. I don't know what he's doing there.
Yeah, that's not smart.
But Elrond Hubbard being Elrond Hubbard, we know if anyone can hold their own, it's him.
Oh, for sure.
You can see the dragon is now totally clear of any possible threats.
Yeah. He's fine, I can't even mark him.
Even with that, I'm using Elrond to sort of screen out. So, if I need to, I can always pass to Elrond or hand off to Elrond and then let him run down the field and pass or hand off or whatever. So it's not the end of the world that all of my catchers aren't back there, but what do you do against 3 catchers?
I was going to say, having Elrond there, he's like the cutoff man.
Yep.
It works perfectly fine, that's fine.
It's a good call out to baseball.
He goes for the blodge one? Oh, wow. Wow, yeah, he did it. Yeah, you fucking did that.
He can surf Tina Fey with SPN.
Yeah, he did that.
Mm-hmm. So, his surf was thwarted by rolling too well.
Oh no, his Bloodthirster did a thing, and he's upset about it.
Right?
I think his plan now is actually just to intercept the ball.
It could be.
Because there's no other way he sets up even a halfway meaningful defense here.
Mm-hmm.
Especially blitzing the Thirster towards the left side for some reason.
I mean, if he can bust down Zanzibar, he can stand next to all my players, but I still have Nerves of Steel.
And they have Nerves of Steel, exactly.
Yeah. It turns out the pro elves are really good at scoring. Who knew, right?
Yeah. It's crazy.
So, Tina Fey can score if she needs to, but still, the plan is to get the ball to Elven Cheerleader and get 5 SPP.
Yeah, and he hasn't done anything to thwart that yet, so...
Nope. Not even close.
I don't think he can do anything to thwart it, so...
Mm-hmm. What he can do is let himself get frenzy trapped, because he has frenzy and I have sidestep, and so...
Well, I wouldn't even take the reroll here. Yeah.
See, if you take the reroll, you just roll another skull, and that's it.
I mean, if he doesn't roll another skull, he's not doing anything meaningful to you, even if he knocks Zanzibar over there. It's a tackle zone.
He'd be standing next to Elven Cheerleader.
Yeah, but it's just a tackle zone. It makes no difference because of Nerves of Steel, and he actually lost a player for an interception doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know.
So now, we're gonna score the easiest elf 2-turn ever.
Yeah, no, it's.
I'm not even in a hurry to score really, but better safe than sorry is my approach. If I can score now, I'm up 2-0, and what's he gonna do? Score twice on me?
You just don't want to have the thread yelling at you for stalling again.
That didn't cross my mind. I think I love scoring more than the thread does. I think that the thread wants me to lose, but at the same time they don't want me to stall because that's boring.
I don't care if you win or lose. I just want to see elves die.
I like having accurate on a agility 4 player, and I like throwing the ball like 33% of the way down the pitch.
Uncomfortably far.
We literally moved the ball from like 3 squares from the end zone to the other side on a 3+ and a 2+ with catch.
Well, I mean, you're elves.
And the 3+ had the pass.
Y-
Like those rolls aren't 100% guaranteed rolls. A 3+ is still a 3+, and then that 2+ is really easy, but like compounded together.
Well, if you don't have a built-in reroll, the 3+ is guaranteed. If you have the built-in reroll, it's going to fail every time. So
It didn't fail that time though, so I think you will find, sir, that your opinion is invalidated.
we're going to have to check the math.
Hold on, we'll be right back.
Yeah. Oh, no, you know who else could have done this entire sequence of plays, though?
Who?
Henrietta.
Okay, I'm back. I did the math. Elven cheerleader now has a touchdown.
Wow, yeah, no, the math checks out. I was wrong.
That's what the calculator says. I don't know how.
Calculators are smarter than me, though. Let's just give it to them.
Well, yeah, a lot of people are smarter than you. A lot of things are.
It's Iggy Azalea's back. Great.
Ugh.
I think it's actually uglier than Iggy Azalea. I didn't think that was possible.
It's so garbage.
Yeah, it's bad.
You did this, Thread.
Yeah, no, we did this to him. It's completely our fault.
There's no turning back.
I regret my decision.
Every single touchdown I score, and when I score like 6 a game, you're gonna have to look at that.
6 a game.
Okay, so something I should point out that's really nice is that we have kick. So I can basically plant these deep kicks, and because normally the kick scatters 6 squares from the direction that you click it, like obviously you roll a d6, having kick means that it can only scatter a max of 3 squares, which means I can basically go try to kick the ball about 3 away from the left corner, and it will land somewhere in that upper left quadrant.
I actually just learned something.
What?
I didn't know that's how kick worked at all.
You didn't know how kick worked?
I didn't know how kicking the ball worked.
Oh,
I thought it was a 5
right.
square scatter, not 6.
No,
I knew
it's 6.
kick limited it to 3, but I definitely thought kick was normally used just 5.
Yep, it's 6.
Yeah. Well, look at that. I'm learning things, Thread. We're smart now.
I taught you something. This is a surprise. So 2 skinks can be surfed. So,
No.
believe it or not. Thanks to Frenzy and thanks to a lot of pushes, I started to see this right about here. I'm like, wait a minute.
Veloxyll's trying to ruin everything I love.
So he'll need another Frenzy player, which is not as funny over there, who right now is about to assist me, the dragon being punched.
I'm pretty upset with Veloxyll right now. If everything else in Australia wasn't trying to kill him, I'd want to kill him right now.
It should be noted, the reason the dragon is on the line is because all of my other players are too important, and I have to put 3 on the line. So, like, the dragon, even though he's an accurate thrower, and he's now, like, head and shoulders above where he was before, because he can make those long passes that much easier, he's still, when there's no better options, he's still line fodder. The catchers are still too valuable.
Yeah, he's way less valuable than a catcher or a blitzer, so...
And because we have 4 catchers and 2 blitzers, and that's like most of our team, we have very few linemen that we can field if we want to field a catcher, and most of the time, we have to field a catcher because we just don't have another option.
I don't know why he moved gold-plated water over for this.
Not sure.
Oh, does Rob not have Frenzy?
He wanted to come in. He wanted to come in that way, but I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
And so unfortunately, the dream of like the 7 square surf dies right there.
Oh no, I guess he couldn't have rerolled it.
2 skinks is KO'd, and that means he's safe now.
Yes, we did it, boys.
One of your boys is dead. Well, one of your boys is minus movement. Never forget. Also,
Yeah, no,
by the way.
he's never dead.
Mm-hmm. And the other one is now safe, so that's good news.
It was just a quick ring of his head. He's fine. He's on the sideline right now, pouring out a 40 for asshole Tony, pouring it on his ankle, hoping it heals him.
Right. So the reroll, because the reroll happened, Klingfilm and Roy Orbison failed to pick up, and now, do you know what time it is?
No.
Hey, I like your half of the field, but I'd like it better if there were elves everywhere.
No, it's too easy.
I'm gonna put elves everywhere.
God, elves are like rabbits.
Right there?
They're fucking everywhere.
Right there's a good place to put an elf.
I made a pun.
Made a pun?
Yeah, they're like rabbits. They're fucking everywhere. Get it?
Oh, right.
Ha.
You fooled me.
Yeah, I hate myself.
We all hate you.
That's so mean.
What you can't say that to me. Come on.
I'm sad.
You've been actively rooting against me this whole time.
I'm not rooting against you. I'm rooting against the elves. There's a difference.
It's fine.
You're fine.
Hey, do you see that spot there?
It would look better with an elf.
It would look so much better with an elf in it.
What about that spot? Would it look better with an elf too?
Elf on the sideline, GFI. Elf can be surfed. I don't care.
Looks better with an elf there.
Let's drop an elf on that.
You're disgusting.
Mm-hmm. I know.
You're even doing the dodge and the GFI just so Zanzibar can do a punch.
Yeah, Zanzibar can punch away a guy who doesn't have block.
Oh, you're the worst.
I also, I'm just going to bust the dragon out so I can set up this full screen.
This entire turn just makes me so angry.
That was worth the reroll. It may not have been the greatest use of a reroll.
It's 100% worth the reroll. But, this turn just makes me so angry.
Hey, what's up? I'm Elves. I'm here. I'm everywhere. I've now set up 2 walls. A wall preventing him from going down to score, and a wall from preventing him to get to the guys who can go down and score.
No, this turn wasn't even Elves. This turn was you role-playing as Skaven. That's disgusting.
It's so much fun.
Ugh.
And I'm up 2-0, so even if that doesn't matter.
You might as well be up 5-0. As long as the number's greater than 1, it's insurpassable.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So he's gonna go after the Elven Cheerleader, who's the edge player.
No!
Uh-oh.
Oh, God. Rerolled it.
Yeah,
okay,
no.
Whew. We're okay, guys.
So,
we're not going to miss the cheerleader.
What I like to call... We're now in the point that I like to call opening the floodgates. Our Apothecary was the safety net, and now that we use that to keep a player from...
You can just score.
You know I can just score?
Yeah, you can just score.
Hey, Berg.
Yeah. Also, I just realized I was just happy that an elf didn't die. Elven Cheerleader is a good player.
Elven Cheerleader's alright. Elrond can score, by the way. So, like I was saying, as I was dodging Suicide Tank away to go score with Elrond Hubbard, who's the actual greatest player on the team.
He is. He's a hero.
We're now at the point where, because the Apothecary was the safety net, so when an important player dies, like a catcher who we just bought, because we've now used the Apothecary, if anyone dies, there's no going back, they're dead.
I hope he keeps hitting POWs.
Okay, here we go. Elrond making it look easy.
The only 3 players I care about are on the sideline now. The rest of this team can just turn to ash, and I'll be fine.
Hey, you like most of these guys.
No, I don't. I want Zanzibar Jones to die more than all.
You know who I don't like?
The cheerleader.
The cheerleader. That cheerleader.
God, she's awful.
It's bad.
Why did we do this to you?
The more I score, the more I have to look at it.
Well, there you go. There's a downside to scoring now. You like touchdowns a little less.
He came back.
My boy is back. Oh my God, he's gonna get punched again.
It's now 3-0. I think it's like turn 12.
13, I think.
12 or 13. It's not good for the Khorne.
If he gets a lot of riots, and if you roll a 1 on everything you attempt, he can win.
Do you know what just turned the tide of this roll?
Was it a fucking... Oh my God, it was a fucking cheerleader.
It was a cheerleader. If I didn't have that cheerleader, Veloxyll would have gotten another reroll as well. The reroll for me doesn't really matter because I'm not going to be able to use all of these anyway. But it keeps Veloxyll from getting a reroll.
You know what? You spent $10,000 on a cheerleader. You got $140,000 worth of rerolls.
Exactly.
The value, it's... Yes! Skink's doing what he does.
I mean, in this match, I've already basically won, so it's not like these are huge gains. But the value may have already paid for itself.
Oh, absolutely.
Having the cheerleader in one match.
It's perfect.
Just straight up getting our money back.
And 2 skinks performing the asshole Tony role really well.
Mm-hmm.
Just getting punched, just falling over.
So, like, Khorne aren't a bad team. They're not the best team. They're a lot better team when they start getting skills and leveling up higher. But you just sort of reach the point where, like, we shouldn't have to tell you guys this because we've seen it time and time again. When elves are on their game, they're really hard to stop.
I mean, what it comes down to is just like, for every bash team, for Khorne, Lizard, Undead, whatever, that first drive is the most important thing in the game. If you can get yourself a 2 or a 3-man advantage on the first drive and score, it's a hard game for elves. If you don't get a significant man advantage and you don't score, you just lose.
Or, God forbid, if you can keep the elves from scoring.
No, just playing against elves is so frustrating because it really always, for me, just feels like the first drive is the only important part.
Mm-hmm.
And the first drive did not go as he expected. What with, the elves scoring.
Going big.
Yeah, the elves went so big.
He tried, I mean, the best counter to going big is to go big again.
Well, yeah, he tried the counter bigging, and it didn't work.
He actually went too big, if that's such a thing. So I want to say that Klingfilm and Roy Orbison needed that pass to level. Either way, he now finally gets the agility 3 pass to work, when it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but he's been picking up the ball with Orbison the last 3 drives, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just trying to get SPP on Roy Orbison. So I'm gonna try to push Zanzibar through here because I want to keep scoring more. And Zanzibar's 1 touchdown from a level.
Yeah, and he has 5 agility and can just pretend people aren't there.
That's a 2+, and then that's a 2+. Zanzibar Jones just walks through tackle zones.
He's basically a stunty player.
Yeah, it's really good. I really want him to have, because when he gets his second level, obviously
he's getting leap.
He's getting dodge.
Leap.
He's getting dodge, and then he's
leap.
getting leap. He gets dodge first.
Nope, leaps first.
No, you're first.
What?
What? So 2 Skinks is going to come down to support a little bit as well. Obviously...
See, Veloxyll knows. He doesn't need dodge.
So Suicide Tank is just going to do his 2+ with dodge, and...
Oh! Yes! You failed a thing!
It's a 1 in 36 chance to fail a dodge. And sometimes it feels like it's automatic, but... Sometimes agility 4 players with dodge just fail their dodges.
Yeah, it just happens. That's how you can tell if the elves are winning or losing.
Mm-hmm.
Has this happened more than once in the entire match? Yes, they lost.
Yeah.
It's a simple flowchart.
So, maybe he scores on me here. And I get shamefully scored on. When I've only had 2 people score on me. Or I've had 3 touchdowns by 2 different people.
Yeah, but Jade Star just kind of made you look like a butthole.
Hey man, that happens. I can't win every single match.
Well, you should just try harder then. You were talking a big game 2 weeks ago before you angered me out of the thread.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh,
okay.
He's fine. He's fine.
So I can feel my butthole pucker every single time one of those pluses comes up, and I don't have the APO.
And it's Elrond.
He's
the champion of the LP.
He's in a better place though.
Yeah.
And by that
the
I mean
casualty box.
He's tucked away in the cat's box.
Well, against that bloodthirster, I'd rather be there.
Yeah, exactly.
Just think about it. You can be laying down in a little pig pen over here, or you can be staring at a giant, demon with a 40-foot wingspan.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to lay down.
He could just be a red smear also.
I mean, yeah, he could be that.
Luckily, that's not the case. Hey, Berg?
Yeah, you can score. I know,
do
Zanzibar can score.
Hey, Berg?
Yeah, Zanzibar can score, and it's not actually that hard at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually 2+, 2+, 2+.
Well, the question is, how do I want to do this?
Probably on the shelf. No, because you can't get a clean assist on uneducation.
And I don't do this in the most efficient way, but I need to do 2 things. I need to clear gold-plated water, and I need to consider clearing uneducation.
Oh, you're using 2 skinks. He's getting his moment.
Actually, he's just going to be an assist. I decide that my blitz is best used because 2 skinks can be... he will have the ability to move, or I guess throw the block if he wants to. I don't know. Probably the better way to do that is to move on the shelf up, let 2 skinks punch, clear a hole so that there's no possible chance of, an interception happening, and then blitz off on education with, on the shelf. Yeah. Instead, though, I'm just going to do the 3+ because it's not that big of a deal, and then, because a 3+ is what he picks up the ball with in no tackle zones. Tackle zones don't really mean that much to me, surprisingly.
Yeah. Well, what I was thinking is the thing you said second there, using on the shelf here to blitz on education off with Rip Guy Who Died as the assist. It's probably the safer play.
That is well,
it's
at
less
some
dice
point,
for sure.
But... Well, I mean, at some point I'm rolling a GFI to make a blitz, and I'm punching more guys, and all I'm doing is making this up from a 3+ to a 2+, and so see, it doesn't even really matter.
And now Zanzibar gets to Zanzibar.
Zanzibar gets to catch this ball on a 2+ because he's agility 5, and then he gets to walk right around. He just gets to walk straight through Klingfilm because he's agility 5.
So Zanzibar is basically Shadow Cat.
I don't understand the reference.
It's an X-Men. Really
X-Men's garbage. So see there, if I had dodge, I wouldn't have to use the reroll, and now I really don't want to go through GFIs to score.
I'm really upset right now.
So I'm just gonna get 2 skinks over here, to sort of protect a little bit to defend.
2
That's
skinks,
fine.
yes! You're spiting him for not liking the X-Men. I love you. You're my boy.
2 skinks is now safely on the ground, and he won't get punched.
Yeah, no, and he's taking out his anger on you for not knowing who Shadowcat is.
So it's turn 15. Veloxyll probably can't score here.
I mean, you won by 3, but...
He can definitely still stop me. Because I don't have dodge, and he's going to be able to get at least 1 2DB on me.
I really hope he spite fouls, too. Oh, it'd be so beautiful.
I genuinely don't put it past anyone for spite fouling me.
I will spite foul you every game.
I feel like you spite foul me with your commentary somehow.
Yes, that is actually true.
If that was the goal, that you got it in spades.
Yeah. Oh, nice. We succeeded, guys.
So he's gonna. Amy Lee has blocked, like, just in case. I'm not sure it really matters because the other guy has horns. Well, I guess the follow up's a 1DB.
I don't know
so that's
why
he's
he
doing
attacked
it.
from that angle, though.
It doesn't matter. I have sidestep. So I'm just gonna sidestep over here,
guess.
and as long as he doesn't roll good, then I score.
Well. Jesus.
Now this is gonna be a little interesting.
Should have dodged up. Let it scatter out.
I don't want the ball to scatter out.
Chaos reigns.
I want the ball to stay here.
GFI onto it. Oh, that's actually stupid. But
But
no,
it worked
it's
out.
it's gonna be hard for you to deal with that because it's probably just gonna go out of bounds.
Well,
Maybe.
yeah. If he stays right there, I'm gonna dodge away with Zanzibar and then punch again. But
Double GFI with 2 skinks.
Amy Lee is now there. 2 skinks will have, like, the greatest glory that an elf lineman can have, which is to go assist my better players.
No, that's not it.
That's
he can take
basically
punches like a champion.
So I think, actually no, he's not even. He might not even be the one actually assisting. It might be Tina Fey, who has like 1 billion movement. So Suicide Tank can get to the ball if the ball manages to scatter out of bounds somehow. But like my plays, I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, no, you definitely just want to do that.
So, and also 2 skinks can stand up and like pass it or like hand off if the ball scatters. Like if the ball scatters to the right of Klingfilm. Obviously, this all goes out the door if I don't even knock down Amy Lee. But I have the reroll and I have a 2DB. But if the ball scatters to the right of Klingfilm, then I can try to pick it up. So hopefully I get the knockdown.
Okay, we did it.
Easy.
Yeah, it's easy
And now-
game, easy life.
Hopefully.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Okay. Well, 2 plus the level was Zanzibar, and I spiked the ball immediately on Amy Lee, just right on top of your body. The amount of fucks that I give, it is 0, absolute 0.
She fronts the band Evanescence, and you spike the ball on her face?
I hate scoring touchdowns sometimes.
You don't want the cheerleader? Is that what you're saying?
I don't want the cheerleader.
You don't.
In
Oh,
between-
come on.
Like, whatever, who cares? It's his turn 16. Like, this is the last play of the game. Veloxyll pointed out to me the War Dancer sitting on the Black Orc's like knee, and so I just decided to come look at this. They should be sitting on a bench, right? Am I going
Where is
crazy here?
That skink is sitting on a bench. Pants elf, 2 pants elves.
And like the pants elf leaning on this guy, and then like I get all the way down here.
Whoa.
What is this guy doing?
What are they doing? That is not safe for
Something's
TV.
okay. Something's going on in the line of scrimmage. Someone got badly hurt. Whatever.
Who was it?
I don't care.
I do.
What is this? What is this guy?
I don't know. That's like Veloxyll said. That's Obama's America.
Loose cannon got badly
They're
hurt.
being
Who cares?
forced into the homosexual lovemaking.
I just can't stop looking at like they're. I'm this guy. I'm this guy right here. I just
Yeah.
have my hands on my head. I'm so confused.
I don't know. That little goblin at the end looks super confused.
I can't stop looking at these guys. He's doing something over
Why
there.
Why are they inside of a sign?
I think he failed to pass. That's the end
Things
of
are happening. Whatever. Things happened.
It's the end of the game,
Wow. There's so few models in the stands. I've never noticed that before.
right?
I've never
think to
looked
look
at the
those.
stands except for Pants Elf.
Yeah,
And a 6 on winnings. Okay.
we can replace what's his name? I can't even remember.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that guy.
Woo!
That's unfortunate that our MVP went to a guy who's
No,
about to
it's
get
not. It
kicked
went
off
to
the
our
team.
most valuable player. He's the only one that shed
Okay.
blood for this team.
So we have to decide if we want to keep a 5 movement shit elf, and we can replace him right now on the team, and then like have 11 players again. Well, we'll only have
We
10
should.
because Elven cheerleaders only miss next game. But Zanzibar Jones rolls singles,
I was hoping he rolled a 12.
so
Gets leap.
go vote for Dodge,
Leap?
and we'll see you guys for the next match.